Hi cuties, welcome. Give me 1 sec, I just realized that chat went off the other night. There we go, because we had some mean people. But hello, Slim, thank you for the membership. Thank you for 20 months of being a YouTube member. Thank you. Hi everybody. Welcome. I'm not... Oh man, alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to answer some questions. I'm sure there are many of you in chat going, huh? What? Why are we talking about weddings? So if you haven't heard, I'm married now as of 2 days ago, and it's quite the roller coaster of a story. So as you know, as many of you know, and for those of you who don't know, Kite is my long-term partner. We've been together for almost a decade, and we just hadn't, tied the knot because we wanted to save up for a ceremony. Well, as you know, he is diabetic, and we just moved from California to Texas, and I didn't want him on some sort of government program or something that would stunt his ability to make money and succeed. So we were looking into getting healthcare together, and we did the application and everything. This was before the wedding, mind you. And they said we were eligible, but we had to call. I get on the phone with the government to talk about health insurance stuff, and they go, well, because he made money and can't file with you, he can't be on your plan. He has to have his own plan. So then I started asking numbers, and they wanted $300 to $400 per each of us separately for monthly insurance, regardless of how much money he makes, which at the time was basically nothing because he didn't have a job when we moved, and he's going to be starting streaming and whatnot. You guys know you can't predict stream income. You can't predict that. That's not predictable. But they were like, either A, you guess right now exactly how much money he'll make for the entire year as a creator and prove to us in 2 months that you're on track to hit that goal, lie on your tax documents about if he's making money, or here's the magic option, get married. And then suddenly there's no problem because then your tax files are joint. And I was kind of dumbfounded, but I was like, so you're telling me I can avoid thousands of dollars of problems and or threats of tax evasion by getting a document that says we're married? And the guy was quiet for a while on the phone before going, yeah, you could do that. And I looked at Kite and I was like, do you want to go to the courthouse, honey? And he was like, yeah, let's go to the courthouse. And we went to the courthouse and we got married. So that's how that happened. Now we had casually talked about it before because we had been together. Like, we just had our 8-year anniversary. We're going on 9 years. I keep upgrading it to a decade because it feels like a decade. It was something we were just, we'd lived together for so long. We've been together for so long. We've lived together the whole time we've been together, and we've always been side by side and everything, so nothing's really changing. Now I just have a fancy paper that says, oh hey, they're married, but nothing's actually changed. But what that does mean is I want to save up to do an actual ceremony, maybe do a VR chat wedding or something too, that all of you guys can attend, since it's basically official, even though the hand got forced by the government saying, give us money, and I said, no, look at my wedding ring, and they went, oh, okay, cool. It's the weirdest system. It's so dumb. But I digress. So Kite's going to be taking my name, so it's Kite Steps. But the funny story is he's taking my name IRL as well, which I can't spoil my real last name yet. Not yet, anyway. But yeah, I'm married now. Wow, it's been a wild roller coaster. But there's something I want to mention on this. I was really scared to tell everyone, about the wedding because Straub had literally a few weeks ago said she was getting married to her boyfriend, Rev, who's another YouTube creator that everyone in her community knew, and yet she was getting a bunch of hate, and I was like, great, now here I come rolling up with, hey, I'm married too. And I'm like, am I gonna get a lot of hate? Are people gonna be upset? And the tweet I made about the circumstance is still getting likes. So clearly you guys are truly happy for me, and I haven't had a single hate message, not a single one. Not a single hater. Literally. No, granted, after saying this live, I guarantee you someone's gonna show up in the comments or my DMs. But it's been a few days. And nothing, so I'll take this as a win regardless of who shows up after this stream looking at you comment section. But yeah. I'm really happy that you guys are happy for us. That makes me very, very happy. My DMs are closed, but there's comments. There's comment sections. There's the comments on Twitter. There's a lot of ways people could send hate, and it just didn't happen. Why would people be mad? Jake, that's the real question. I don't know why people would be, but it happens to a lot of people. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to address that because I know the comments right now, everyone's talking about marriage, and there's definitely a few people who are probably confused. But that's the story. Health insurance said, get married or watch your boyfriend die. And I went, all right, that's an easy solution. Marriage is better than boyfriend death. Cool, let's do it. But yeah, so now that we're past that, Whooper, thank you for the 12 months. I appreciate it. I have all of my ASMR supplies. I found the box with all the stuff I was missing. So we have you guys remember what that one is. I think Annie recognizes it. I do not have a Rubik's Cube currently, but that's an easy one to get. We finally have this back. Airbrushing is able to make a genuine return. And then I'm able to do varied brushes for ear scratching now, so we can bring back the more rough ones. Oh, Bat, thank you. That's really sweet of you, Bat. I'm glad to know you enjoy. That's what I do. That's why I do what I do. Alright, and then I also found this. It's my cardstock, so all the cardstock sounds are back. Yo, Lucifer, thank you for the 18 months, bonjour. I am really good, and I hope you are as well. And it's okay, Purple. Purple, I'm just happy to see you tonight. How did our re-debut go? I'm just here to get OwO at. Don't worry, I got you. OwO? But welcome on in, cutie. Thoughts on doing a manga reading ASMR sometime? That could be really fun, so I can imagine myself enjoying that. But yeah, so these are all requestable again. That also means we can do the really good writing songs. So yeah, we've got that. Let me see what else is in my box. I have my spray bottle. Though it's not filled with water, it does mean that it's something we can do. else I found? Lots of pop rocks. Oh, hold on. I know something in here you guys might miss. I just gotta get to it without making too much sound, that is. Okay, there we go. Oh. Oh, there's me dropping things. Come on. The YouTube video chat's kind of busted, but it'll update. I think it's whenever it's trying to catch up with Twitch chat and YouTube chat at the same time, it tends to bust. Pretty close. There's no cabin, but it is a forest with a waterfall and a bridge. Yo, what, Dragoon? Thank you for the $10 super chat. What kind of wedding is that? Man, government's giving ultimatums again. Reminds me of my parents' wedding. Had to go through the exact situation. That's so sad. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's rather upsetting to know that my circumstance is something that's affected a lot of people. You know, weddings are supposed to be about love and union. And I think I'm lucky in the sense of our relationship had progressed to that point already. And it was a conversation we've had multiple times over the last few years. So, was our hand forced? Yes, but not really. It was going to happen anyway. It's just happening sooner than we planned, because we wanted to have like a big ceremony that my family could attend at the same time. But I can still do the ceremony, it's just going to be delayed, that's all. But yeah, thank you. I'm going to count that $10 super chat as my first wedding gift. Thank you for the wedding gift, Drago. Oh my god, Melon, sir, people aren't getting married anymore. Apparently weddings and children are too expensive. What do we do? Threaten them with death. That's essentially what happened. Your mother remarried kind of the same way. Oh, Shadow. Look, as long as love is involved, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Well, you are special. Can I wear an orange tie at the wedding? You can wear an entirely head-to-toe orange suit. I'd love to hear scratch as a trigger word. Thank you, Jake, for the $2 super chat. Scratch, 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 scratch. Well, Ethan, let me elaborate a little bit. When the alternative is $400 to $500 additional a month, and someone already has a illness, in Kite's case, he's a type 1 diabetic with limited insulin supplies. So I would have to spend upwards of, God, at minimum $800 a month to $1,000 a month just to get him covered, to get the insurance he needs to get his insulin, and then still have to pay copays on the insulin, mind you, or get married and spend $300. So, is there technically an option? Yes, but I don't imagine many people can pay over $1,000 or close to $1,000 monthly. So you're not technically wrong, but once you end up in that kind of predicament, it kind of turns into an ultimatum, because most people in that position would choose no insurance or that circumstance, because one equals death for one of the people involved. Let me check the messages I just missed. There's some super chatting going on. Purple Void, miss these streams. I hope you and Kite are well. We are, Purple Void, we are. Thank you for the $2. Netsino, thank you for the $5. Two pianists got married together. They were always in accord. It's cute. Annie, thank you for the super chat. Wedding gift number, question mark? Also positive affirmations, please. Absolutely. 600 every 2 week. Oh, Osreg. Yeah, I feel really bad for literally every diabetic I've talked to in this country. It's a little bit of a conundrum with insulin prices. Melon, thank you for the $5 super chat. Happy wedding wishes, and screw the healthcare system. Very much so. Scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch. I think my cable is falling out, and I don't want. Oh, there we go. I think. Ooh, that might be a problem. I might not be able to get. I have to fix the bridger, it broke. I might not be able to get as close to my mic as usual vocally. I think the cable is starting to wear out. Like, we noticed how it was kind of falling, like having issues before. I think it's falling out. And that's a circumstance. But you know what? Yeah, diabetes is really common, both type 1 and type 2. And it's really sad because there's a lot of people with the misconception that diabetes is something that just happens to people who don't take care of themselves. But that's not really the case. It's not really how that works. I mean, yes, if you don't take care of yourself, you put yourself at risk for it. But there's thousands and thousands of people who are basically screwed over by genetics. And diabetes without proper management is a death sentence. We've come a long way from where we were years back, but it's still a very dangerous illness. So my heart goes out to everyone in chat who's openly talked about family members or themselves having diabetes. I am sorry that it is something that you fight through. And I just hope that you are in a circumstance where you're not having to pick and choose whether or not you're going to get your insulin or whatever you need to do. You know? But yeah, I know this isn't exactly a fun topic, and I do try to keep things comfy. So past that note, we're going to try not to talk too much about the medical industry and whatnot. Like, so you can talk about illnesses that you have and be open and those kind of things. But we're going to try to stay off of specifically like the government system and medical and money and things like that, because I don't want to remind people who are here of some of their day-to-day fears, and I feel like this touches those kind of areas, and I want tonight to be nice for everyone, you know? But yeah, we're gonna do our positive affirmations real quick. Everything is okay. Everything is going to work out. You are doing just fine, cutie. And I promise you that everything's going to be okay. Just take a deep breath. Feel your lungs swell with air and release. And as the air leaves your mouth, you can feel the weight off your shoulders. And with each breath, you can feel your body relaxing a little bit more by a little bit more. And as the bad thoughts come back and seep in, just remember, those thoughts can't hurt you. Those thoughts are not reality, even if they are perspective of reality. If there is something you don't like, you have the power to change it, or at least change how you react, how you handle and move forward. You have the ability to change a moment. Not every action, and you can't change every aspect of the world, but you can change a moment for yourself, for someone else. A moment that makes life better. That's all you need to move forward. And when you get scared or upset, just remember that that's normal. It's normal, cutie. And you're gonna be fine. This is just one difficult hurdle, but it's not the entire story. It's just a single rock in the road. And you are going to be okay. Everything is fine. National, thank you for the 5 months of being a channel member. Oh hey, if you can combine 3 and 5 together, you get a word. And personally, I will thrive on this pun fact. It's been 5 months. Thank you for the 5 months, National and Maze. Thank you for the 17 months. Once again, congrats on the wedding. And for my request, I would appreciate some book sounds and amiibo. That I can do. Thank you for the wedding membership renewal, question mark. Let me grab my book. Let me scoot this back a bit. Hi Jay, welcome, welcome. You know, let's turn the music off for this. There we go. Oh, you guys couldn't hear the music? Oh, we're fine then. Random! Welcome on in. Oh no, you had the flu. Oh, we'll get some extra rest, okay? Don't feel bad. Just get some rest. I may have had the settings wrong. I was in a rush to set up stream. Purple, thank you for the $2 super chat. Thank you, cutie. Welcome back, Purple Dragon. And Purple Void, if you have a request, let me know. Starbucks, did your headphones die? I'm sorry, cutie. I hope you're able to get some nice ones soon. Amiibo, 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 Amiibo. Purple, you don't have to redo the super chat. That's sweet of you. Into each life, some rain must fall. That's a pretty quote. Is it something you made, or does it come from something? My brain perceives the rain as tears. Like every life must have a little sorrow. But I'm not sure if that's what it means or where it's from, so if there's a story behind that, I'd love to hear it. Do I do head pats? I absolutely do head pats. If there's a sound you would like to hear, by being a member or by any value of super chat, you can make a request. Of course, people people that do large super chat are able to ask for requests all night. If it's just $1, that'll be by portion. It's a song. Oh. But I'll be doing ASMR all night, regardless of how much support we get. That just kind of, that's how I keep the channel moving forward. Pay the bills, since my AdSense has basically died. YouTube does not send my videos out beyond my subscribers anymore, and I don't know why, but it doesn't, so I can't trust ad revenue to do anything for me anymore, which is unfortunate, but you guys have had my back regardless, and I appreciate that. Always. I had been having issues long before that. This has been an ongoing issue for the last year and a few months, actually. Hey there, welcome in. So what I'm hearing is a bet that gets me into a dove suit. Alright, Kitsu, I'm going to pick a date real quick. Let me make sure. Alright, so on the 28th I won't be live. The 21st will be the day we do our Christmas stream. So Kitsu, if you're planning any sort of big bets that don't require purchasing a huge costume, because you're a few costumes behind, the 21st is going to be the day, because I'm probably going to be running a bet myself that day, and it's been a hot minute since we've had a genuine and true angel bet. So if you have any crazy ideas, Kitsu, that's going to be the day. We are doing a Christmas stream on Christmas Day as well, yes, the 25th. Welcome on in, Minnie. Yeah, save your big bets. I'll make a small bet though. I'll make a small bet for today. Let me make sure everything is uploaded properly. Okay, cool. It is up. So, here's the bet. Here's my personal bet for the day. If we're able to get to a total of 300 in super chats today, which we're already, I think, 30 towards it, by the end of the stream, so that's an hour and 20 minutes, I will post the teaser video for my next ASMR video tonight instead of on Friday like planned. So you guys will get that early. There's my bet. Christmas is fun. I like Christmas a lot. Welcome on in, PK. 10K for Angel and Kite to start a podcast? The only problem is I gotta make sure Kite's willing to actually sit down and do a consistent podcast. Come on. Ethan, thank you for the 9 months. Bet? Bet? Did you renew just for your bet email? Kitsu, you'll do that the next time you come here. We've just been so busy. That's what your Kitsu bet log is for. It's for you to put all your notes for what we have to do. I do have a hour-and-a-half long video. I haven't had a chance to record it because of how long it takes to record, but I should be almost caught up with a lot of my extra content and be able to record it this coming weekend, or at least that's the goal. That's the goal. The internet frying itself and the PC problems push things a little crazy, but that extremely long video is on the way. Chance, I'm glad you're here. And don't worry, Jacqueline, you don't have to say what you want trigger-wise in the message. There is not nearly enough people in this chat for me to not be aware of who is who. Hi, Amiva. Is Kitsu in bed dead? Yeah, he is. Let's do right there. Hear the inside of the bowl. That's the dream, Vera, but I don't know if that's gonna be very realistic. But I want to get as big of a creator as I can for multiple reasons, you know? Obviously there's the native, I just want to succeed. I think we all have that drive, but I think another really big part of it for me is I don't ever want to lose why I started this channel. From the beginning, I've only ever really cared about one big thing, and it was the fact that I really wanted to create content that would bring a smile to someone's face on a bad day, that would lessen the blow when something bad happened. A place that anyone, regardless of background or experience, could find a home in. You know, that's why it was ASMR. That's always been why this channel has meant so much to me. Even when YouTube basically kind of kicked it in the butt, and I have spent so much time trying to find a way to make this channel as relevant as possible. Even when my audience shifted and everyone else was like, oh, dip the YouTube channel, just focus on this, just focus on that. I refuse to do that. I don't want to put down why I started. You know, I'm here because at the end of the day, I want everyone here to know that I will always be here, and I'll always be able to help you relax and calm down on those days. Now, it doesn't stop me from going extremely hardcore on every other channel I have. But I don't know, I guess that's just who I am. I keep forgetting what Rumble is. People have to keep explaining it to me, and then I keep forgetting. Ethan, well, thank you for becoming a member. I really appreciate it, cutie. Thank you for supporting my channel. I hope you enjoy your emotes and your loyalty badge. You also get access to all my member-only content. There is a playlist at the bottom of my channel page, and that's where all the member-only streams and videos are. Isn't it better that it's earlier? Rather than being waiting for PST times, I missed some messages. Vishosha was kind of small before, but it's not impossible. Just a slim chance based on some factors. Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong at all. You know, every year we see a very large dynamic change in, you know, what the entertainment industry, so to speak, is looking for, what people want, what kind of content people enjoy. I mean, even down to how VTuber models are expected to look. Like, throughout the year, we see so much changes. And I think, you know, as long as we continue to fight our way and roll with the punches, there's always opportunity. It's just a matter of how well you can see it. I just don't want it to ever be at the cost of the one thing I promised from the beginning. And that was this, you know? Meant to say it earlier, but congrats on the shotgun marriage. I know it wasn't because of the best circumstances, but I know you guys will have a real ceremony when the time comes. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Fixed. I appreciate the kind words. That's exactly how I'm trying to think of it too. Need to start an indie agency? Angel Industries, all angel and demon-themed VTubers. I don't know if I would make that great of a manager. I work really hard hours. Between recording and all the video editing and all the flyers and the emotes, like, I easily work 20-hour days, and on my day off I'm working generally too. And I feel like not only would I not be able to fit in the time to start the indie agency, but I don't know how fair I would be to my partners. I may unintentionally expect more work out of them than on average. I'd have to get a lot of people involved for that kind of thing. I'd say you got in rather early. You've done this for a few years already. I have. So funny story, I released in the same exact month, like I started my channel the same month the first group of Hololive and release. So when Gura and Callie and all of them came out, I came out in the same month. And I had no idea what YouTubers were, so this was just pure coincidence. So I had a huge learning curve when I realized that, oh, this was a thing, and I'm part of a community, and there's standards, and I'm just doing VR ASMR question mark. Will I do an ASMR video with this model? There is one coming up, yes. I want to focus on VR ASMR on this channel, so there won't be that many. But the hour-and-a-half long video that's coming out is of this model. It's just been a butt to record because of how long it takes to record it. You guys are too sweet. No worries. Look, everyone can just relax. Except I'm guessing by Wolf's cry face that you have school? Oh, they're up. It is kind of crazy when you think about it. Like, oh, Chance! Thank you for the $2 super chat. What does this button do? Thank you, I appreciate it. Let me know if you'd like to make a request. I remember when I first started talking, right? I had no confidence. I was so scared and shy. And it's really funny, if you listen back to some of the first vocal videos I did, I sound very different. That's because I was so nervous. I was like, am I talking right? Is my voice going to disrupt the ASMR? Is this going to destroy the channel? Are people going to hate me? And even after the debut with my voice, and everyone was very nice about it, it didn't stop the little brain goblins. So I didn't get comfortable using my voice in videos for a while. Hey Victor, welcome in. Thank you, I'm glad you thought that, Vera. It makes me happy. And Chance, it's okay, it's okay. As I said, you know, I say this more on Twitch than I do on here, but being a viewer, even if you're not donating money, is just as critical. I feel like people tend to not realize just how important it is to be a lurker, to be someone who doesn't do subs and things like that. Like, never undersell your importance. The only reason I'm able to be full-time is obviously because of support, right? However, had I just gone straight from I'm a new channel to, oh, I'm a full-time creator, what would have happened? I would have failed, right? Like, that's obvious. The reason I have an audience, the reason that all of you are here, and the reason why I can be full-time is because sites like YouTube and Twitch watch to see how many people are present, how many people are talking, how many people are liking and commenting. Twitch clips and things like that, those all directly relate to how much the platform is going to support you. And I can't help anyone if they can't find me. So every single one of you that are lurking, that clicked on the notifications, that watched the videos, that subscribed to the channel, all of that is the reason that my channel moves forward. Yeah, it might not pay my rent, so to speak, but the channel won't grow without you. You are the reason the channel moves forward, rather than staying stuck in a rut. So, remember on the days where people are dropping the super chats, or gift memberships, or gift subs, regardless of what platform you're on, just remember that the only reason those people found me to support me is because you were there watching the streams and telling the platform that this is a good streamer. You know what I mean? So don't undersell yourself. Thank you for being here. Kids, use the English command, assuming Nightbot isn't broken. Nightbot, please don't be broken. Is Nightbot broken? It is on here, yeah. There's an English command, so that way it says, in whatever language. Nightbot is asleep. This happens sometimes. Nightbot goes on vacation. Hi, Victor. I am able to do heartbeat. I am able to do heartbeat. And I'll go ahead and do this one on the house. But just so you know, normally it is by super chat or membership. I vote Angel as the next member of Ishoujo. I did apply. But I didn't get accepted. Oh, that crap, thank you, thank you. Yeah, maybe someday. I think I'm going to need to grow a bit more before then. That's not to say it's impossible, but I think I need to work a little harder for a little bit longer before something like that is available. No, there is so many amazing applicants, Vera. There's so many amazing creators out there, and that's the thing. When you have a pool of thousands thousands of amazing people. How do you pick just one? You know? How do you pick just one? But regardless of if I make it into a corp or not, I would never stop. I'm the kind of person that goes forward regardless. And that would have been an interesting curve in the road. But it's not something that's a requirement for me. It's not my final goal. My final goal has nothing to do with which corps I get acknowledged by or what friends I make or anything like that. For me, it's just how many people am I able to help? You know? How much content did I make? What have I been able to do and succeed at? That video game that I really want me and my crew to make, like, it's goals like that that matter to me. It's what I create and give to all of you. And I want to keep doing that for as long as I can. I remember there was a social member that did some ASMR streams, I believe. It wasn't like a full-on rejection. It was more like, thank you for your application, but we've decided that you won't make it to the next tier. But as I said, there were thousands of applicants. So a while back, Wolf, it's actually been about a year that we had sat down and we had created a plot and a storyboard for a horror game that was going to be done in like RPG Maker. But I had a falling out with some of the people on the team, and I haven't had the personal time to really be able to dedicate to it. But it is something that I very much still want to do, and I still have all of our boards and everything for it. It's just finding people that can help make it a reality. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's now that I'm not spending so much on just surviving, I can start to look at more extracurricular projects. Professional lurker here. Love your ASMR. I've been sub for a long time. You have a very comfy energy. Wish I had more income to support everyone I watch. Oh, Viva! Thank you for the kind message. That means a lot to me. Trust me, I know the feel. There's a lot of creators I love that I wish I could support in the way many of you support me. But as I said, you are just as valuable, support or not. By lurking, by being here, you're helping me in ways that cannot be replaced. Well. Welcome on in to the Panty Intelligence Agency. Yeah, Randomosity, I've got a full story. There's a few, route points I need to fix up for 2 of the endings, but we have a full fleshed out story and environment concepts, but not, fully drawn. Whooper, thank you for the $10 super chat. This one's for the people that lurk in the darkness. Thank you. Oh, Ben! I've been streaming here for a while now, but YouTube doesn't send my notifications out anymore. Like YouTube, when I go to my analytics, YouTube literally says, oh, we pushed your stream to 10% of your subs, and that's it. So, that's probably why you haven't seen me, but welcome in. Oh, that's weird, Penny. And Mayue, welcome. Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not demonetized. In fact, all my videos get approved instantly now. It's weird. It's very weird. But videos, too, they're not really getting pushed out outside of subscriber base. They only go to the people that have the bell, and even then it doesn't go to all of them. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Could I get tapping, please? Yeah, Chance, thank you again for doing that super chat. Oh, random, no. No. You get yourself into a comfy place first. You promise me that you're going to prioritize all your income and get into a comfy spot first. Humming? Yeah, we can do that. Ah, you've got me on your sub panel. Got it, got it. Hey, Jet Black, welcome in. The key to success is to be born rich. The end. Like, I won't lie, money definitely makes the world easier, and it's very hard for many of us. Oh, I didn't know they did that either, Random. I'm so sorry, I should have said something. I've never seen the magic band system, otherwise I could have given tips. But I've never heard of the magic band system. Thank you, subs. I'm happy to have you here. Hold on, I need to take a sip of my water. There we go. You have people asking about comms for painting transformers? Well, I guess the biggest thing is mailing addresses and shipping costs, as well as labor costs. If it's something that you're interested in, doing some research might be worth it. It's actually a glass cup and a metal straw, so I had to be very careful that it wasn't going to be very loud. It gives off the idea that you have more money than you do at any given point, leading to increased spending. Not that I'm really going to complain, since my spending was 90% gifts. I love Disney, but that sounds very Disney. Alright, now I have music that you guys can't hear playing in my ear. I need to mute before humming, and hope that my voice carries through with me. Did I mute myself? Oh no, you're messing with me. You're messing with me. No, I don't dual stream. In fact, actually, I'm gonna do a longer humming segment to make up for the fact that I'm stopping in the middle of it. I now have an official schedule that's like a guaranteed, this is the schedule, this is what I do, this is what you can expect on all of my channels. I've been trying to make one of these for God knows how long, and I finally figured it out, so bunk. Here it is. So every Wednesday, every single Wednesday, we're gonna do late night ASMR here at 10. And then for Twitch, Monday and Thursday, 6 p.m. CST for ASMR. Friday is our variety game day, so this will be the day where I do Persona or horror games or Minecraft. And then Saturday, Sunday will always be Oblivion or another Elder Scrolls game like Skyrim. I want to get into Fallout eventually, but it's going to be something in that vein, as those are kind of the games that I really like. And as a streamer, I'm kind of supposed to have a thing I focus on, and I can play Oblivion for 25 million years straight, and all of you seem to enjoy it too. So that's the plan. This Friday we're doing more Persona, by the way. But yeah, so now you know Enderall is definitely something being considered. Morrowind as well. I want to try multiple runs with mods and things like that. So there we go. Twitch integrated. I can't do it on Oblivion, but there will be crowd control on Skyrim, so you guys can summon crabs and dragons and make my life a living hell. But yeah, alright, I'm gonna go back to humming, but that's the permanent schedule. It'll always be pinned on my channel, or pinned on my announcements in Discord. It'll be pinned on Twitter. You'll always be able to see it to know what's going in. But yeah, So now you know what to expect. The only day that's going to wiggle around is Friday, but it'll always start at 3 p.m. and it'll be some game that I enjoy. We're going to do Persona 5 till we beat it, and then Sonic, and so on and so forth. You know what, subs? Why don't you email vshoujo and let them know how great it would be if I was in vshoujo, and we'll see if that turns their heads. It's either going to work or it's going to get me blacklisted. Either way, it'll be a story to tell. I was aware, actually, Crab. I plan on putting this through some of the other Persona titles because I love them too much, and they're perfect games for 12-hour streams, which, since the subathon is over, our normal daily sub goals are going to be back, which includes the Planet 12-hour stream redeem, so that's, yep, yep. Da 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 So Wolf, I have a answer for you on that. We will be doing our uncapped subathon again in the new year. Probably won't be in January itself. It might have to get pushed a month or two in. Because we have 132. I think it's 132 hours that we have to start at. It might be 126 actually. I'm bad at math. But I digress. We're starting at over 100 hours. Because I made a bet and I have to deal with it, and this bet is how I was able to move, so I have to hold up my end of the bargain. We're starting with over 100 hours on the clock, and it will be a uncapped subathon that just goes and goes and goes, and you guys will be able to do painful things like raising the timer, and there'll be rewards. And my battle plan is to play lots of RPGs during that. I'm gonna try to see if there's a way we can hold together our schedule plan while doing it, but we'll see. Can I sleep? I will be sleeping. Yeah, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, here we come. Yeah, we're gonna, see, one of the things that's cool about Oblivion, right, is I was talking with a fellow friend, a streamer friend, is it's one of those games that, like, you can restart and have so much fun with it, even if you're not doing speedruns and whatnot, because there's so many chaotic things you can do in the game, and it's fun to just try to break it even. Stretch goal of Angel Kite Wedding. You know, that could be how we fund the wedding. That's not even a joke. We could make it a subathon to save the wedding. But that'll mean that the goal will be very high, because I don't know if you guys are aware of how expensive weddings are, but weddings are stupid expensive. But yeah, more than likely, what I will do is make the time ticker a little harder than last time, because you guys almost pushed us to 200 hours, and I had to cut it close because of the move. So I'm gonna make it a little harder, but from the last capped subathon, you broke the game so badly the face of the character changed multiple times. We also found my PS3 and my PS3 copy, and here's where this gets fun. That copy in that system doesn't get updates for some reason. It hasn't gotten updates, any of the updates that was slated for the PS3 copy in God knows how long, so we can explore an even more bugged version of Oblivion. A blast from the past, and enjoy all the bugs that came along with that version, because God, that one had some serious bugs. Should I look into some simple mods, bug fixes for Oblivion? I think we should be okay, unless we get like a real game breaker one, at least for this one. There's a more bugged version? Yes. Yes, actually, yes. There is. I would know there's certain bugs I've tried to recreate that I can't recreate because they got fixed, but I can still do it on that version. Yeah, go use the bathroom. Go ahead. But yeah, so my father's coming down in February, and he's going to be here until March. So if we're going to do a subathon, it's going to be between March, April, and May. That's when we're going to start it. That way, I want to make sure there is nothing stopping us from just going for like forever. Probably start late March, because the end of May is the anniversary date for me and Kite, and I don't want us to change our anniversary date to this marriage day. I want us to do the ceremony day whenever we have the ceremony done, because I don't really want our anniversary to be the day before Kite's birthday and to celebrate the day that we had to get married because of insurance laws. That seems kind of dumb. So instead, we're still celebrating our old anniversary until the ceremony happens, and that's in May. So, yeah, there's that. There's that whole story. Yeah, get some good sleep. Get some good sleep. Well, today's been such a chill and calm day. I hope you guys have been having a good time, even though I feel like I've been talking a lot. Oh, purple. So TLDR, me and my partner had been together for 8, almost 9 years. He's diabetic. We just moved out of state. We were trying to get health insurance. They put me in a circumstance of having to pay extremely expensive values, lie on my tax documents, or I could get married and magically everything would be a decent price point. So we got married this weekend. We went to the court and said, give me cheaper insurance. I need a marriage license. That's what happened. That's the whole story. That's all she wrote. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. Oh, I know Spite. Oh, thanks, Sam's noise. What did you say, Kitsu? This was a no what song? No what song? I'm just gonna keep yawning. Hey Angel, have you played The Witcher 3 before? I've started it, but I really need to go down and actually play it. I'm a little worried with how much nudity there is, how much I can get away with it on Twitch. I'm a little worried about that. But I'd love to play Witcher 3. I think that's in a similar enough vein. You also have a diabetic partner, so you found it understandable. Oh gosh. Yawning is super satisfying. My jaw has a tendency to lock up when I yawn and it's painful. That's terrible. I'm so sorry. Hey, my kiddo, welcome in. Hello, kiddo. Nap time? I heard nap time. Is it nap time, chat? Bro, I stopped watching Angel for a couple of months. When did she go from lowercase anime to holy kaboobajonga anime? Well, come on in, Spork. My re-debut was last month. They can, Iggy? Oh, perfect. I didn't know that. But that means I can stream it. Yeah, it's been a month. It's been a month of upgraded Onglestonks. Where did the time go? Into Persona 5 Royal, and Oblivion. That's where all the time went. And cursed Twitch titles like Booba Feed. tomorrow it'll be Hapa Lajonga ASMR. That's gonna be the title. And then when the Twitch stream starts, it'll just be a very close view of your favorite assets, making gobbledygook sounds. Yes. Do booba feet have toenails? Yes, right on the nip. That's my running theory. Look, you guys weren't. Chaos was really not present today, so now it's my turn. Now it's my turn. I'm gonna create the chaos since chat didn't. I have to establish balance. I quit. I'm done. You're not allowed to leave, Kitsu. You're not allowed to leave. Accidentally. Accidentally. You misunderstood. I have to get my wisdom teeth taken out too. Oh no. I can imagine a 2-year-old niece is probably a lot. And they're very energetic at that age. Today's Transformers fact: the ending of Transformers Dark of the Moon is completely different from the book. This is due to parentheses, Kant, parentheses. I'm good. I'm a bit tired, but I'm good. Yesterday was Kite's birthday, and we had an amazing day. And now I'm kind of just drained. But today's occult fact: Pythagoras? I don't know how to say that name. Hated beans. Alright. She wants to play in the snow while not in her snowsuit. No! Babies, you gotta stay warm. Part 2, the raccoon bots faked the moon landing. Excuse me. Big stretch. Oh, goodness. Oh, wow, we only have 30 minutes left. Today has sped by. I didn't realize how much time had passed. The script leaking months in advance, so instead of Optimus and Megatron coming to a truce like in the book, the movie had Optimus brutally rip Megatron's spinal cord out along with his head. That's pretty violent. Big stretch. Kitsu fact. The thing known as Kitsujin, or Kitsu Awunyajin, can make bets with no questions asked. Yeah, I think we all know that one. Well, Toby, the answer to that is I'm a klutz and I bump into walls constantly.
Answer number 2 is I get sunburnt very easily. See, I don't have an excuse for why I'm such a klutz. I have good eyesight. I'm just not spatially aware, I guess. And I'm always bumping into things. Is Tora around? No, not right now. You guys haven't heard banging on my door, right? That means that they're not in here. Yeah, random, I've been there. I've been there. My brain just sometimes doesn't do what it's supposed to do. Are you going to get upset when I tell you I've never watched anything Godzilla related? I don't understand the appeal. Am I about to get shamed by chat? Do the other one, maybe that one won't have. Big monster go roar and destroy a building. I like stuff that's very story oriented. Does it have like a really expansive story, or is it just giant monster go boom boom? Because that's why I've always avoided it. Is it just kind of seemed like a lot of pointless wanton destruction. Political drama is always decent. Oh, that sounds pretty good. What fact is that? Curse fact of the day: the only part of your reflection that you can lick is your tongue. Alright, everyone, go get a mirror. It's time to test. For a bet, Kitsu? Oh, didn't mean to drop that. Sorry about that, guys. I was trying to put it on the other side of the mic and then it fell. Cosmic, welcome in. Good news. What happened? I want to hear. I want to hear. I want to hear. Congratulations, Cosmic. Hold on. I'm gonna sit up real quick. I feel like because it's been such a calm day, I've actually done more ASMR triggers than usual. My brain's like, oh, it's nap time now. I haven't done too much vocal stuff today. Connor, you can try your best tonight, cutie, but I have a feeling that tonight is a night of just comfy vibes. $400? No. $10 in super chat and I'll lick my mirror. The thing is you guys won't have video proof, so you'll just have to trust me. But I'll do it. Bet made. I will do it, and I will make Kite be present so we know it's not a lie after stream. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Coconut. Have I eaten dinner yet? Not yet. No, I have not. I'll do that after stream. I was supposed to eat before stream, but I was working on Sunday's video and I lost track of time. That's why I was a few minutes late. So I didn't have time. Excuse me. Hey JM, welcome in, welcome in. See, the problem is I'd have to go cook something, and by the time the food's done cooking, it would be the end of stream. So we're gonna push through, get to the end of stream, and then I will make myself food after. Oh. I'm really happy to hear I could help. It makes me really happy that I was able to help you cure that tingle in you today. May you relax beautifully, cutie. I'm taking the horror story off your to-do list. You don't have to feel obligated to do a video of that. Oh, random. I want to. I just don't know when I'll have the time. You want to do it next Halloween and have it be an actual solo video? I can do that. But I really like your story. It's just time. Oh gosh, my back. Oh, I've been at my PC too long today. I can feel it. Oh goodness. A little bit more water too. There we go. Are you guys really arguing about the size of Ant-Man? Is that really what's happening? Isn't there just like a Google search you could do? Can you just Google search that information? Or is it theorized? People just measuring visually. Yeah, Google. I don't think you're going to get your answers here in a stream chat. Kitsu. Goodness, JM. See, I can't do hard difficulties. I'm just not that skilled of a gamer, I guess. Like, it's not that it's not interesting to me, it's that I am not of the appropriate skill level. And I get frustrated if I don't get anywhere in a game. Like, I can only lose so many times before my patience just tanks. You're pretty close, Kuro. Maracas are usually filled with plastic beads or rice. I've seen some with rice, and I like the rice ones better because they sound a little bit less like, okay, so like this is little plastic beads, and you can kind of hear very, tinny is not the quite word, but it doesn't have like a full sound, it's a very flat sound. But I like when they have like rice or small beans because they make like a deeper sound. It is a small rain stick, that is correct. I can do some yama in the house for you, Raz.
It's been a calm day. I'll keep it that way. Wolf, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know anything about any of the stuff they're talking about, so I'm kind of just not getting involved and kind of doing my own thing. Kuro, thank you. Thank you, Kuro. That makes me happy. What were you doing before to make the rubbing sound? Oh, this? Hold on, let me make sure this is what you're talking about before I say anything. Let me grab it. Is this the one you're talking about? Oh. Is this the one? I want to make sure. So this is a silicone tube. Oh, ow! Mike, please. It's a silicone tube that I am pressing inside of the 3DIO's earlobe. So that way it kind of makes a bit of an echo chamber. And then I'm rubbing on the inside of it. I love the cat sound. Yeah, I'm glad you like it, Martin. Alright guys, well, we're coming up on the last few minutes of stream because I am exhausted. It has been a roller coaster. A roller coaster of a last few days. Between the subathon being forced into ending early, my internet cable breaking and burning through, having to get married to get health insurance, Kite's birthday, and then working all day today, excuse me again, to make it in time for stream. And now my brain is going, hey, we did what we needed to do, now let's just sleep. So I think we're gonna start to wrap it up here, but I want to say thank you to everyone
who super chatted and gave memberships. Today I talked a lot about how important it is to lurk and hang out and be in chat, but I don't want to undermine that either. Thank you guys for donating. As I said before, YouTube isn't really pushing my content anymore, so financially I would be getting nowhere without the people who are members subscribed and who do super chats and whatnot. So today I just want to say thank you to everyone who did, regardless of the value. $1 is something. Thank you so much, and I do hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I hope it was comfy, and we're going to be doing our Christmas special ASMR stream next Wednesday. I'll have to try to get together some sort of comfy overlay for us. And members, your wallpaper and the member-only live stream will be scheduled soon, so keep an eye out for that too. And I will see you cuties tomorrow on Twitch at 10 p.m. CST for some ASMR, because I'll be on my friend's channel in the morning. If you're in the Discord, I'll tell you when we go live, because I don't know if she's announced who's all going to be there yet, so I'm trying not to spoil anything. But yeah, keep an eye on the Discord, and I will see you cuties tomorrow or